Talking to crafters in the industry never fails to inspire us, and that's why we love to hear from different creatives month after month on the Altenew Craft Your Life podcast. Today we have compiled 10 of the top inspiring moments from our favourite crafters podcast.
I believe that there are no mistakes when it comes to creating, and the process of making a mistake, especially in paper crafting, the beautiful thing is that yes, you can make mistakes, but you can learn from them, and oftentimes you can just cover it up with a sticker.
Yeah, I always think having enamel dots nearby, stickers, something, little sequin.
Yes, exactly.
Paint
I like
splatter,
that little bling
like
there.
you get an ink smudge somewhere, you add some splatter on top. It all looks very intentional.
I love it.
I enjoy seeing something that works together and all of us interacting one together and being stronger together, right? It's awesome when 1 + 1 is 5 rather than 1 + 1 being 2, right? And that's the point of team. That's the point of team dynamics. So that's the point of us becoming more expert.
She's like, hey, guess what? You can have my keyboard. I'm not playing anymore. I'm like, okay. So I got this keyboard. I really started investing in practice. So I taught myself for a while how to play. I got the books, just kind of read the books. I was like one of those, I'm still one of these go-getters to this day. Like if I want something or I want, do something, I'm going to do it, so taught myself how to play. And then the next year I was in the jazz band.
My first meeting with him, I was so nervous. I am the kind of person who stays behind the scene and would never come in front of a camera, would never talk to someone. I would just communicate via email. And he said, let's have a meeting one-on-one. I'm like, let's talk via email, So, and then he figured out that I am quite nervous. He suggested that I just start filming myself when I am creating regular projects. That is how I will get over my fear of, the camera. And then I took it all in. I started improving. But the first thing that I wanted to do was to, talk properly, not shake. My voice would always vibrate when I would talk because I was always the backbencher. Someone would talk and wouldn't raise your hand. So Nabil was the one who pulled me out of it. And now I'm communicating with so many people through ACP. I would have never imagined that I'd be doing something like that.
I would like to think so, right? We take trends from various places, sometimes from the art world, sometimes from the interior design world or the fashion world, but we really make it our own. And we like to think that we are some of the contributors to setting the trends in the paper crafting industry.
Like, for example, when I think at the beginning of Altenew, layering stamps existed back then. It's not like it wasn't there, but I feel like when we came with our first layering stamps, it was something that, wow, I haven't seen this before, right? And we kept at it and we kept doing more layering stamps, and it became the trend. So, and then we saw other companies, other designers creating layering stamps. And then, as Jen mentioned before, stencils were out there for a long time. But it was not very popular in the paper crafting industry. And then one year we said, let's do layering stencils.
For those that don't know, I lost my husband, and Altenew really got me through it. And I know some people are like, oh yeah, they got you through it. But no, some days Altenew is my reason to get out of bed.
What I do, I usually purge them regularly so that I would let go of the old designs that I no longer use or other products that I no longer use. Find a home. I usually donate them to schools, or I have friends who could use them. So there are ways that they can have new homes away from mine. So I let go of those and then I make room for the new ones.
People ask me, oh wow, you work for a craft company, and they're already impressed. I haven't even told them anything about it, but I said, no, truly it is. It's like a dream job. I never, have to pull myself out of bed in the morning and say, oh, I have to go to work. It is fun. It really is fun.
We're 7 years in as a company. I've learned a lot in those 7 years. Even my design abilities, the tools we use to design, I have a better grasp of just the way I look at the world around me too. I find that now I'm way more inspired by everything around me. Literally everything can spark an idea, whether or not it's a great idea. It's sparking something. Whereas back when we first started, maybe my design brain has expanded more since then.
I'm going to put this out there to anyone listening. Don't feel shame in what you're doing creatively or on social media. Just let everybody know, because it's more fun that way anyway. And your friends, they're going to be supportive of you no matter what.
Right. And if they're not, then they're probably not your friends. But like,
right?
I always hear that quote where it's like, you never compare your journey to anybody else's, because it's like someone could be so many far steps ahead. And if you're just starting out, you do need to consistently upload, and you're not going to just randomly start off with, 100,000 followers, but you can definitely grow there if you work at it. So I think, it's important to know that. Yeah, don't be ashamed and just continue doing what you love.
Aren't our crafters so inspiring? Which moment was your favorite? Please let us know in the comment section below. Hello crafters, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.